Good day to you, Capricorn. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. I must apologize. I started your reading and I didn't realize that I hadn't pressed the record button, so has me having to start again. So Capricorn, this is a general reading for the first week of August, and if this reading is not resonating with you, please look at your moon and your Venus and your rising signs. Cross readings always help us get a better picture of what's going on. But I see, Capricorn, this year 2022 seems to be a very challenging year for many of you guys out there. It's almost as though what I'm seeing coming through with the readings is that you have all these good intentions, and it's almost as though it's not becoming a reality. You know, I always say, I said to my kids quite often, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And that when they were young, they'd be like, oh, Mom, what does it mean? And I'm like, you know, guys, we need to be so responsible and so cognizant of the choices that we make, and not playing the blame game, and not allowing ourselves to be feeble-minded and to be foolish. It's important, Capricorn, and this is where what's coming across in this reading here, that you need to take a lot of accountability and responsibility for your actions and your choices, and not blaming somebody else. Very many of you could be feeling as though you've tried so hard, you've put in so much of effort, and you're not seeing the rewards of what you've done. But you need to look at, what have you done? There's a difference between doing things right and doing the right thing. And this is why I always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, because to do the right thing is always harder. So this is what is coming across here. You've got your first card that had come up was a Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy, love. It's about you being creative in love and allowing this love to flow from yourself to those around you. You know, allowing the love energy that you are, Capricorn, to flow. It's also a water sign, which is a water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces sign. But it's also about you, Capricorn. You allowing this love, you affirming this love within yourself and this creativity within yourself to flow. It's important. With that came out the Strength card, which is Leo energy, and the Justice in reverse, which is Libra energy. So bear that in mind. Okay. Then you have got the Five of Swords energy. The Five of Swords energy. And you've got the Ace of Swords. I must apologize for that interruption. This is really one of those crazy days, and I was here talking about this Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and this Ace of Swords energy that you have here. You know, a lot of you have been in these situations where you have failed to find your purpose in life, and you have made some very foolish choices. You've had a lot of options, a lot of situations that came forward for you, but there's this confusion. There was this confusion that created a lot of the chaos that you found yourself in. So your central card in here is the Ace of Swords. So between these two, you have these Ace of Swords. So looking at this, I feel that you are in a situation right now where you can make some choices, and maybe if you look at it, there's different plants, olive branch, and I actually don't know what the other one is, but I know the olive branch is also always about peace. So you can make peace. You need to make some peace with your situations. It's important that you make some peace. Some of you could look to just ignore that and look towards the future, and you know, want to focus on prosperity and peace. But in order to do that, in order to get ahead in your situations, you need to move beyond this victim mentality. You need to move beyond that. You need to take responsibility for yourself in your situations. You have the Two of Pentacles here. It's about very much as though you guys, some of you could be feeling that a lot of things that you wanted to work out is not working out, and feeling very unbalanced in your life. And, you know, it actually causes a lot of like stress and trauma for a lot of you. And we see you wanting to walk away from that with this Eight of Cups energy. You're wanting to walk away from feeling so unbalanced. You want to walk away from not having all the answers and all the solutions for yourself. But it's not just about walking away from something. It's about walking towards something else. It's about walking towards a better something for yourself. And you've got this Emperor energy here. So this is also Aries energy, Capricorn. So it could very well be a case of you bringing this Emperor energy into your space, into yourself. Some of you could be in a relationship where you're wanting to leave a relationship which is so unbalanced and not working out for you. There is that love aspect. Some of you could be wanting to walk towards this person, this Aries person with this Emperor energy. Or some of you could also be wanting to walk towards being more in control of yourself, in control of your situations, you know, mastering what is going on in your space and in your life. So we do have that as well that we have to look at. So it's a little bit of both here. So you've got a situation where you're requiring this balance for yourself and you're needing that. Some of you could also, once again, you know, what is coming through in your readings is this confusion, this lack of vision that some of you are having for yourselves. It's this sense of, you know, not achieving things. It's constant in this reading, this lack of empowerment, this victim mentality that is coming through here. You know, you need to move away from that. You've got your energy, the devil energy here. This is Capricorn energy. And it's once again, you're not taking responsibility for your actions and your choices. You know, not finding happiness. And you've got the world in reverse. That's also not finding this fulfillment in yourself. Wanting to run away from what is happening with the Six of Swords energy. And with this Tower energy, constantly having to face this Tower moment where things are, you could feel as though things are always burning to the ground for you, you know, but you need to make some changes. Transformation, the Tower brings transformation and new opportunities for you, and you need to look at it like that. But in order to look at it like that, there's this need here for you to rise above this limited thinking, to rise above you putting yourself into this box of not knowing what it is that you need to do. It's not just about always receiving, it's also about being able to give, to be a giver in your situations. Instead of always expecting people to give to you, you need to also give to others. You need to realize in life, you know, to rise above this taking situation, but having a give and take. And it's also about balance. Some of you could be in a relationship or a situationship where there's once again no balance. And this is what's coming through. There's no balance. There's no balance in your situations. Some of you could be waiting for news from afar. Some of you could be so stuck in, and the word addicted is coming up. Some of you could be dealing with situations like that, with different kind of toxic behavior. And you know, you're waiting for solutions, you're waiting for answers. Some of you are waiting to escape where you're at right now. But there's this heavy burden of responsibility that you have upon yourself. Some of you could have very well, with this not taking responsibility of yourself, with this Eight of Swords and the Devil in reverse, is you're waiting for these opportunities, you're waiting to receive, you're waiting for these opportunities, you're feeling almost trapped as though, you know, you don't know what is the right decision to make. And by disempowering yourself in that manner, you are making a rod for your own back. So Capricorn, you need to look at where are you allowing chaos to rule and where are you not taking responsibility? Where are you blaming the next person? Where are you creating the problems for yourself? You have this, you know, the world in reverse, and some of you could be feeling as though, you know, there's a lot of burdens on yourself. You're stagnant, you're not moving forward. You're not having the reward that you so desire. But it comes down to some of you could be having a situation where with this High Priestess energy, you don't have all the information. You don't know what it is that you need to have in your life. You don't have any truth in with yourself, and you need to find more truth. You need to inquire a little deeper. You need to find out, and you need to make some decisions. We see that some of you need to make some choices for yourself. You've got the Justice card twice. You've got it here, and you've got it here, and it's in reverse in both times. Both times you're wanting to leave situations where you are feeling as though things are not, you know, in the right place for you, as though you are having to struggle and you are having to put things, you always are the one that's getting the short end of the stick. You are always the one that has to struggle and make the sacrifices. But you need to move away from this mentality and have this new mindset with this full energy. Have this new mindset to say, you know what, I can start to enjoy my life, and I can, it's about timing and allowing things to happen. And you're going into this phase now where if you can just let go of the need to constantly control, constantly holding on to things, and taking cognizance of what is happening in your now, instead of letting things slide without any awareness, of not taking responsibility, of not making that decision, of not making that choice and leaving it all up to the other person, you can make a positive impact in your own life. And this is what this reading is calling for. We see that you have the tower, you're having this tower moment for yourself. New awareness, new truth, new growth. And it's actually making you pause in many ways, because it's making you think about what have you been investing in. You haven't been seeing the reward of whatever it is that you are investing in. With this moon, also Pisces energy. So you seem to have a lot of people in your space. You've got Libra energy, you've got Aries energy, you've got Pisces energy, you've got Virgo energy. So there's a lot of energies in your space. You've got Leo energy as well. So you need to be mindful, Capricorn, about what is all of this. Why is so many people having this influence in your life and in your space? You need to take control of things. You don't always have the truth about situations. You don't always know the truth. You sometimes get caught up by your own illusions and your own dreams. And, you could be making decisions without any clarity. And it's also a fact of you need to create this balance within yourself. You could have a fellow Capricorn in your space as well. So you need to also understand, Capricorn, that you need to decide, these decisions that you need to make for yourself. What is the right decision for yourself, and what is going to work out for yourself, and what is going to help you reach and become the best version of you. This is what this is about. Life is so short. You have only one life. And you want to get to that point where when you look back, you are so happy with the choices that you have made. So let's get some clarity here. I'm going to pull some energy oracle cards here for you, and let's see what is the further message. So get this a bit together here. Some of you in a love situation could be feeling very brokenhearted about things right now, feeling as though, things have not really worked out, and there's a lot of heartache and pain that you are going through. We see some of you are, but you need to look at this as things that you need to learn from. So Capricorn, you need to learn from the grief that you're going through. You need to accept this, and you know what? You can't allow yourself to be stuck. You could be involved with somebody else who needs to be more confident and needs to affirm themselves. The chakra archangel Shamuel. And this person needs to be able to have purpose in their life. And it's almost as though some of you, if you are able to go for a chakra alignment, please do that. It's a wonderful something to do. There are people that are trained with that do that, and that know how to do that, have this knowledge on how to do that. So to do that, even meditation as well can help you with this as well. So we see that some of you are Capricorn people, you needing to find purpose, and your person needing to find their purpose, and needing to be able to express their truth. And you need to be able to be honest with yourself and your truth, and they need to be able to know what it is that they want out of life and out of the situation, out of this relationship. Is a lot of heart-to-heart truth needs to come out. And we see that these things do need to be dealt with, because your central card here is storm warning. So that says to me, you have to face the truth of what is going on, or else you're having a situation where there's a lot of heartache, there's a lot of drama coming forward. You just need to rise above this victim mentality. It's very important that you do that. Okay, something dropped here. Yeah. You need to step into your power. Just like I say, rise above this victim mentality. Rise above that you can't do something, because stepping into your power means that you have the strength, you have the knowledge more than you can actually realize. You've got reaching your destination and grace and gratitude. So you need to rise above feeling weak and feeling as though you don't have what it takes to be a success, and rise above thinking that you can't make it happen for yourself. You need to rise above that, because when you can do that, when you can acknowledge yourself, you can move forward, you can reach your destination, those dreams and those goals that you have. But the only way to get there as well is not by fighting with the whole world and being difficult, is by expressing your gratitude, being joyful, having grace. And it's important to have grace under pressure. It's important that no matter what is going on, to have gratitude even in lack. It's important that you practice that for yourself, Capricorn. A lot is required of you, in order to improve situations. It's not about just standing still and expecting the best, or expecting somebody else to put in all the hard work. It's about you putting in that hard work. It's about you making that effort. It's about, there's responsibilities and changes that you can make. It's not about what the next person is doing right now. So you are in this phase, Capricorn, of literally, packing up everything that you have, taking stock of what it is that you have, and re-looking at your strengths, re-looking at who you are and what it is that you can bring to the party. So let's get a card from Starseed Oracle here for you, Capricorn. Accountability, responsibility is important. And you know what? Check it out. You got baby steps. So you need to take these small steps. It's important that you do that. That even though you want to have all of these changes happen in your life, you want to do things. Many of you could be running towards the big picture and wanting everything to be amazing, and you want to be in the glass castle and have everything, but you need to realize that you do need to take baby steps first. You do need to follow your intuition, and it has to make sense to you. You need to be grounded, and it's important that you become grounded. And you need to realize that you need to start where you are at, not where you want to be 5 years from now or 10 years from now. You need to start right now, exactly where you are. A lot of people I've seen and I've experienced with the work that I do, that have stopped themselves from following their soul destiny in life, because they're always waiting for things to become perfect. They're always waiting to want to know, where's my destination? What's my destination? How's this going to happen? How's that going to happen? Instead of taking the step, is he going to love me? Is it going to work out with us? Am I going to get that job? Will I be a success? But they don't take the first step. They want to ask all of those questions they want guarantees. And this is what you need to realize, that you have to live in harmony with yourself, with your environment, with people around you. You have to trust your instincts. You have to trust your intuition. You have to listen to those silent little voices that guide you. And you have to realize that in order to be a success, Capricorn, you have to put one foot in front of the other and move forward. You have to take those steps. You just really have to take those steps. It's first one step, and then it's the next one, and then it's the next one. And when you look back, you have taken 100 steps. So Capricorn, there's a lot of accountability, responsibility required of you in order to take action in the positive light. I hope that this reading has resonated with some of you, and that some of you can take some guidance from this, and it's going to help you guys out. So I do hope that that does happen. And if this reading did resonate with you, please subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your friends. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, take care and goodbye.